This is it. My final review of the Hellraiser franchise. Now, the way I was doing this, I was doing it backwards. I wanted to do the home market release first, just get that out the way. Then work on my four favorites, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So now up to part 4, Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. And you want to check out all my other Hellraiser reviews, they're going to be on a playlist of retrospective and franchise reviews, which means franchise reviews to me, and I agree with one of my YouTube friends, it has to be more than 3 sequels. A franchise is like ongoing. It's like over 3 sequels. Like there's a 4, 5, 6, 7. Like it's epic. It's like unlimited. It's like beast mode and shit. Like it can go on and on and on. To me, that's what a franchise review is to me, in my opinion. And I agree with my friend when he first came out with it. He said it first, and I kind of agree with him on it. You know. But anyway, besides that, yeah, Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. I heard also just like 3, it was getting hate too, and I was like, really? This movie was actually good. I mean, you may not got more Cenobites as part 3, or the cool Cenobites you see in part 1 and part 2, but there's something about Hellraiser 4 you do have, and that's a badass horror chick, and that's Angelique. And I love female horror icons that can stand out, and Angelique stood out. I even have an action figure, you know. So, dude, that's priceless. Anyway, besides that, I mean, I like this movie. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like I kind of consider this to be like an anthology horror about the Hellraiser bloodline. You know, think about it. It was an anthology horror. You got the past, present, and future, which the future is the wraparound story in a way. So I really like this one, man, with a lot. And Doug Bradley still Doug Bradley. If you like the first 3 movies, Doug Bradley's Pinhead was still the same. Not like the home market sequel when you see him less and less, and probably have 1 or 2 lines and shit. I mean, he was just like the same like in the three Hellraiser. He had lines, he had epic lines too. Like oh man, what was the one line he said? Like when one guy when the toy maker say God, he say, "Do I look like what God thinks or something?" You know. But anyway, the point is, the movie starts out in space. Mainly, this is Hellraiser in space in a way. And the guy was opening the box with a robot. You don't know what's going on. So the SWAT team from space captured him. And they start saying, "Oh, he hijacked the ship." They kind of arrest him, and the guy is saying, who's in jail, who happens to be the descendant of the toy maker, pretty much. Is telling them, "We gotta get out the ship." He released something from that box, which is the demons, or the Hellraiser, or Pinhead and the Cenobites, pretty much. Anyway, he tells the story to this lady, who's one of the members of the SWAT team, about his story, about his bloodline, and why he's pretty much doing this. They give you the origin story about how the toy box was being made, and how it was started in France. They called the guy the toy maker pretty much, and he gave it to this witch, the sorcerer guy, like a evil witch sorcerer, and he practiced black magic. He killed this female, I guess a female prostitute, I presume, who is of course Angelique, and he had his assistant kill the prostitute, and then they started performing this ritual on her. Well, when they cut her flesh inside the body and leave her outside flesh hanging, and so that she can summon the demon to go inside the empty flesh. And it's pretty much the demon Angelique killed the witch, the sorcerer guy, because the sorcerer was trying to control her pretty much. And then, meanwhile, the toy maker goes in. He was being nosy. He said he got to get that box back. He got caught by Angelique, and Angelique pretty much kills him. And then you get to your second story, which is the present, and you got the descent of the toy maker again. This time it's pretty much like the sequel to the part 3, because when you see part 3, when the woman put the box in the cement, and then you see the building, that's where part 4 pretty much took place in a way. This time you got a toy maker. He's like an architect pretty much, like the woman that builds the building. And sorry about my speech. And he has plans to do like something with lights, like energy. And you got Angelique wants to go to America. The witch assistant who was alive, they end up becoming lovers in the present time. Angelique decided to kill him because he was trying to be demanding on her, and you don't demand a demon. You don't do that. That's a no-no. But the demon kills him. You know, out of many years of screwing around, she decided, I'm gonna kill you. You don't control me, pretty much. And she decided to go after the toy maker. And then, as the movie progressed, she decided to release the demon Pinhead by the box to let this guy she seduced open it for her. And when Pinhead comes out, they start having this plan, pretty much like, you know what, we're gonna get the toy maker to open up hell, pretty much, open up the portal. And as the story progressed, Pinhead kidnaps the toy maker's descendant, the son, as bait to lead the toy maker into his world. I mean, into the basement of the freaking building, pretty much. Because he's still in the human world anyway, believe it or not. And with the help of Angelique to open the portal, the toy maker's wife and son trying to escape. The wife was able to beat one of the demons when she was also kidnapped by Pinhead with the son, with the box. She got the box now to stop the Pinhead. But then you got the toy maker comes face to face Angelique, and he tricked Angelique by not opening the portal by closing the portal instead, which Pinhead got caught in the middle, and Pinhead decided to use the chains and capture Angelique to go with him into hell also. And of course, that's how Angelique's going to become a Cenobite, of course. And then the toymaker died because Pinhead killed him, the one in the present age. And pretty much you get to the future now, which the sun is descended pretty much. And you find out that it's time we gotta get out, and the woman decided to help him out because each of the SWAT team in the third story, when they're in space now, the future, they start dying. The Cenobites start killing them one by one, pretty much. And then you get to your twist ending when the toymaker spoiler tricked Pinhead all this time in the end of the story when he was just an illusion, and him and the female SWAT member was already on the ship ready to escape, while Pinhead is stuck on the ship when they fall into a box, and of course he got trapped and the box is ready to blow up. Now, as for the work print version, I'm going to talk a little about the work print version. I do have it, by the way. The work print version of Hellraiser 4 Bloodline is pretty much the same. It has story too. It has a little bit of some different scenes also. But the ending, if I'm corrected, I think the ending, I think the toy maker died. The future toy maker died in that one, while I think the woman escaped by herself. So to be honest, when it comes to the work print Hellraiser 4 and the regular Hellraiser 4 theatrical version, honestly, I prefer the theatrical version because the toy maker survived. That's why. Anyway, I really highly enjoy Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. Never hated it from day one. Anyway, guys, I enjoy this movie. Check it out. Peace. See you later.